All right, this is how to save up a down payment in 3 years. I'm that Agent Kelly. I post real estate content related to my market of Vancouver, British Columbia. I also talk about real estate investing and just broadly Canadian real estate as a whole. Post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So if you get any value or entertainment from this video, all that I ask. Thumbs up, subscribe, let's get into this video. All right, so if you live in Vancouver or Toronto, obviously you know how difficult it is to save up a down payment, or realistically anywhere in the States or Canada at this point. It's pretty difficult to save up a down payment, and that's why I'm making this video, to tell you guys how I did it and what tips I can give you guys to save up that down payment. And I truly believe that anybody could do it in 3 years if they just put their mind to it. So number one, this is a little bit unorthodox, maybe even a little bit offensive, but stop doing all of the stupid shit that you know you shouldn't be doing. I heard somebody say this and it completely changed the trajectory of my life. From that point onward, I sat down, I wrote all the stupid shit that I was doing in my life at that time, I cut out all of it, and then my life literally took off like a rocket from that point forward. Now, this might be difficult for some people. If you want to save up that down payment and save up that down payment fast, I truly believe if you do this, saving up the down payment will be easy. Not only will you save up the down payment, you'll probably find yourself in a new career, making more money, all of your relationships will be better, so on and so forth. So, I cut out drinking, I cut out this, I cut out that, I cut out everything. And if you do that, you'll save more money, you'll have more energy, you'll be more motivated, you'll think more clearly, you'll be more creative, all of these things that will allow you to make more money and save more money to save up for that down payment. You know as well as I do, in your early 20s, pretty much the only thing you spend money on is drinking and going out. So if you literally just cut out that expense, and maybe a car if you're a car guy, but if you just cut out that expense, you could easily blow 15 grand a year on drinking and going out. I mean, at one point I was spending like 200, 300 bucks every weekend, plus going out the odd weekday, maybe not 15 grand, but 10, 11 grand a year just drinking and going out. That's pretty well a down payment in 3 years just on that alone. Number two, cut back your living expenses. Now, some people are gonna go, oh, easier said than done. It's really not. Like, I truly believe that most people could cut their living expenses literally in half if they wanted to. They just don't wanna make that sacrifice. So as an example, when I was saving for my down payment, me and my girlfriend were literally living in a room in her dad's house for 600 bucks a month. Now, obviously I was super lucky to have that accommodation, very thankful that we were able to do that, but I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 people, especially couples, would much rather at that time pay an extra $150 a month to rent a basement suite, or 200 or 300 bucks a month to rent a basement suite and have their own space, as opposed to living in a bedroom for 2.5 years. Now, I did that, and yes, it sucked, but that's what allowed me to save up a down payment. I pretty much saved my entire down payment for my house in literally that 2.5 years alone, right? Like, if I had to go back and do everything again, and obviously everybody's situation is different, but let's just say in this scenario I'm single for some reason, I would literally rent a 1-bedroom basement suite, or a 1-bedroom apartment, or a 2-bed, 1-bath with a buddy, and I would sleep on the frickin' couch if I had to. Like, just eat shit for 3 years. Get it done. 3 years of your life is nothing. It goes by like this. You won't even remember that it happened. Literally, do stuff that sucks for 3 years, and you will have your down payment. That's what I did, right? I'm not sitting here telling you that's what you have to do. I'm just telling you this is what I did to save up the down payment, and it worked for me. And you know what's funny? I continued to live like this after the first year I moved into my apartment. And then literally the next year, I bought my first investment property. Just paying a mortgage, paying for groceries, paying for this, paying for that, paying for everything I was paying for on a plumbing salary. I managed to buy my first investment property literally a year after buying my principal residence, just living my life exactly like this. Number three, this one's gonna seem obvious, but buy with a partner. You don't even have to save up 20%, right? Minimum down payment's 5%. So let's just say you and a partner each have 5 and you put down 10. Yes, the mortgage is gonna be high. It's gonna suck. But if you have 2 good incomes paying down that mortgage, then you should be fine, right? If if you're an electrician and your buddy's a mechanic or whatever, and you guys both make good money, but you just struggle saving up the down payment, buy with a partner. Have a lawyer write up a contract saying that you guys can't sell the apartment for, the first 3 years you're living in it unless it's mutually agreed upon or something like that, right? I mean, it costs probably $800 to have that contract written up just to make sure everything is safe and tickety-boo. I'm not a lawyer, by the way. This isn't legal advice. Go talk to a lawyer. But that would be my advice, right? People talk about how expensive it is and how it's this and how it's that. And yes, I agree it is, but there are some tips and tricks to get around it. You could buy an older 2-bedroom in Langley that's built in the 90s or whatever for around 450 grand. The 5% down payment on that is literally like 25 grand, right? If you wanted to do 10, then okay, yeah, you're putting down 45 grand. Split between 2 buddies, you only need $22,000. And I truly believe most people could save 22 grand in 3 years if they really had to. Most likely 2 years if they really had to. I'm sure everybody could cut back at least 10, 11 grand worth of bull crap that they're spending money on every single year. Obviously, it would suck and it's a sacrifice. I completely agree. So anyways, guys, I hope you found some value in this. I know it seems really cut and dry and just like straightforward stuff, but maybe it's just some reinforcement that you need to hear. This is exactly what I did to get it done. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, see you on the next one.